The International Criminal Court just fended off a sophisticated cyber intrusion, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Late last week, the International Criminal Court detected and contained a sophisticated intrusion. Security logs showed unusual identity activity and rapid lateral probes. Court teams isolated affected systems and launched a court-wide impact review. Officials called the incident targeted and espionage-like, not noisy ransomware. That distinction flips the threat from chaos to quiet data theft. So who would want that data, and what could they do with it? The ICC holds sealed case files, witness identities, and sensitive diplomatic notes. Those records can shape trials, expose cooperation, or intimidate witnesses. Imagine an investigator's notebook leaking before a major hearing. Strategies collapse, and safety is jeopardized. That archive attracts patient attackers who favor stealth over spectacle. They exploit human trust, cloud misconfigurations, and stale service accounts to slip into systems. Which techniques let adversaries reach those vaults without tripping alarms? High-end intrusions often start with tailored spear phishing or vendor compromise. Attackers harvest credentials, steal session tokens, and bypass weak MFA. They abuse legitimate admin tools to blend into normal activity. Cloud misconfigurations and stale API tokens act like unguarded backdoors. The goal is persistent, quiet access to copy files over time without triggering alerts. Detecting that pattern depends on correlating identity, endpoint, and cloud telemetry. So how did the ICC spot and halt this operation so quickly? The court reports immediate detection and rapid containment. Teams isolated networks, reviewed access logs, and opened a full impact analysis. Notifying states parties demonstrated deliberate transparency and legal comms coordination. Those moves suggest mature telemetry, practiced playbooks, and forensic readiness. Rapid containment lowers the chance of mass exfiltration, but containment alone doesn't answer whether sensitive files were accessed. The real consequences hinge on what the forensics reveal next. If witness identities or protection plans leaked, people could be endangered. Exposed prosecutorial strategies let defendants prepare, and selective leaks can seed disinformation that erodes public trust. Courts operate on legitimacy. The perception of tampering can derail cases even without altered files. That makes data integrity, chain of custody, and secure evidence handling essential. Start with phishing-resistant MFA and just-in-time privileged access. So what defensive moves should organizations prioritize now? Practical defense begins with identity controls, hardware MFA for admins, retiring SMS, rotating service accounts, segment networks into blast zones so a single endpoint can't roam, harden cloud roles, enable verbose audit logs, and centralize them in a SIEM. Deploy EDR tuned for living off-the-land behavior, air-gap immutable backups, and rehearse full restores. Build out-of-band incident comms and run tabletop drills with legal and communications. Do that, and you shrink attackers' windows, but complex fallout still awaits. Forensics will answer the crucial questions: initial access vector, compromised accounts, token or certificate theft, and any data egress. Will the ICC publish indicators so partners can hunt? Will host state cyber teams provide deeper analysis and legal support? Those answers determine whether cases need added protections or if public transparency must increase. Watching which indicators get shared will show whether this incident becomes a catalyst for wider change or a contained lesson. This episode shows cybersecurity is central to justice. The ICC's quick containment signals progress, but persistent, state-aligned adversaries will keep probing high-value targets. Leaders must treat cyber as operational security, invest in identity-first defenses, logging, vendor risk reviews, and rehearsed response. Share indicators and demand stronger supply chain guarantees. The court's final report will likely offer concrete fixes. Will your organization treat this moment as a prompt to harden defenses and rehearse hard choices? If this breakdown helped, please like and subscribe for concise security explainers, and tell us in the comments which defensive step you'll prioritize.